What's up, everyone? It's day 85 in the Big Brother house, which means one thing. It's the final day of gameplay in the BB22 house, and also, it's the final day of updates on TV Talks with Tom. It's been an absolute pleasure chatting TV with you all, talking TV with you all season long, but we are going to go out with a bang, guys. So, without further ado, how about we sing our way into the final update? They've played the game for 85 days. But only one house guest gets a pay raise. Cody, Enzo, Nicole, only one can win. Who'll be the BB All-Star champ and the kingpin? They'll be the champion of the game. The rest will not reach their aim. They'll be the champions. They'll be the champions. One more day of updates and we'll know the champion of the game. Guys, it has been wonderful talking TV with you all season long. So for one final time, welcome to your live feed update. Welcome everyone. I said we had to go out with a bang, so of course we did it in style with We Are the Champions by Queen. I hope everybody did actually enjoy that. But I'd usually take this time to say please subscribe and do all that sort of stuff, and of course I appreciate that. But I'd really love to take the time out today, guys, to say the biggest and most heartfelt thank you to every single one of you guys. Every single day, you guys have tuned in, you've pressed the like button, you've commented, you've shared, you've subscribed, and it means the absolute world to me. I am unbelievably appreciative of the overwhelming support, and I just want to say the biggest thank you to everyone. You guys have made this possible, and I just can't thank you guys enough. So thank you. I'm spreading the love, guys. I really genuinely appreciate you all. It means the absolute world to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. But without getting too soppy or emotional, we will jump into the final update on TV Talks with Tom of Big Brother 22. Now, for the last question of the day, guys, please participate as it's the last one we're going to get to do for a while. Let me know your house guest rankings. You may just tell me your top 3, or your top 5, your top 10, or you might even go for the full 16, guys. But I'm very interested to see where everybody lands in your rankings. Do you have Dave Von at the top? Do you have Memphis at the bottom? Very likely, but please let me know, guys, in the comment section below. Nicole is continuing to take time out for herself to plan questions, and I respect the hustle. I really do. She has taken time out to go sit in another room and sit to herself and think of all the different questions that the jury are going to throw at her and come up with answers for it. Now, Cody may be doing this in his mind. Enzo has probably just said, yo bro, we're out, we're done, yo, there's no jury questions for me, yo. Of course I'm going to have to get some final yo's in, guy, for the final episode. So yo, bro, guys, spam the chat with yo, bro. It's the last time we're going to get to do it. But of course, Enzo could be thinking it up as well, but I think he's realised he's in third place, yo. So obviously, pardon me, guys, I'm respecting the hustle that Nicole's doing with all these questions that she is thinking up in her head and preparing herself for it. But equally, I do think Cody has this on lock. I do think he's thinking up very much so. But obviously, we will find out the final head of household tonight when Nicole and Cody battle it out live, and I think the outcome either way is going to be they're going to take one another to the final two. So it doesn't really make much of a difference. However, what does make the difference is the jury questioning. Just want to take a tiny bit of time in the video to say we are very likely getting the jury roundtable tonight. Let's go, guys. We are getting Dr. Will Kirby back in that jury house. Who's excited for it? Show some hype for Dr. Will, guys. To break down Nicole's game a bit more, she actually sat down and started talking about the big move she has made, and she has been the past couple of days referring to the fact that when the jury asks her what moves she has made, she's going to talk about how she aligned herself with Dave Von because, you know, she's a social player, so she used that to her advantage, and she aligned with Ian because he's the brains, and she used that to her advantage. Yet, when she talks about these, she also goes on to say how she, you know, hid the votes so Ian wouldn't blow up her game when he walked out the door. So I mean, you got to pick a side, really. I know you can use people and then sort of pull off a big move by taking them out, but it wasn't exactly something that I don't think many people would consider it as big, I guess. Ian was pretty much, you know, tight with her all the way, and then she just sort of let him go. It wasn't a big move. Nicole didn't plan to get Ian out. She just let him go. So it wasn't really a big move in my eyes. And also with Davon was on the completely other side of the house to her, so I really don't see how Davon ropes into her game. That's just my opinion. I don't know about you guys, but I would. The only part I'd credit Nicole's game is when she really picked it up towards the end. Now, I do credit somewhat her lying low because she's a winner. She couldn't really make that many big moves towards the start, so I guess her strategy worked out quite well. And she did say the fact that she did win the head of household and the veto, and she took out Memphis, which was pretty impressive because Memphis, if he had gotten to the final two, he probably would have won the game. Everyone in the jury was unbelievably shocked. Everyone was talking about how good a game Memphis has played. So Nicole did take out the front runner, or one of the front runners. So I think people, or the jury members, will have a lot of respect for that. But at the end of the day, she really talked about how as well when she didn't need to win the veto at the end because she realised Christmas or Cody would take her forward. So she really made those social connections and relied upon them, and it worked. So that's really what she's going to be playing on tonight. But of course, somebody will likely throw the spanner in the works or the wrench in the works where they say, why does Cody not deserve to win the money to Nicole? And they say to Cody, why does Nicole not deserve to win the money? And that's when people start going at each other. And that is really when the point could get across because both of these people, Nicole and Cody, have solid arguments as to why they should win the game, but really discrediting the other person could set aside or be the deciding vote in who actually wins the $500,000. The house guests were talking about Instagram and Twitter at one point, saying how bad it can be once they leave the house, and also they were talking about how many followers they would have. And of course, Big Brother Twitter, and not so much Instagram, but Big Brother Twitter is certainly a minefield. It always has been, and it always will be. Enzo was congratulating Nicole on playing a great game, and Nicole was saying, you know, the feelings mutual, all that sort of stuff, all the niceties, but Enzo really does know that he is going out in third place. I think he's basically trying to make peace with it. He wants to see his family now, which is why he was saying he felt a bit disappointed, and he was worried he'd let down his family at the fact he didn't make it to the end, and he feels his family may have thought he made it to the end, but you know what? He did good, and I think we can all give Enzo a round of applause. I want to give Enzo a round of applause because this is the last live feed update that I'll be doing. So guys, can we show some support and love for Enzo in the comments? He entertained us all season long. He may not have made the right moves when he needed to, but he had the inflatable cow Mulan who entertained us all season long, and the millions and bros and yours that came with it. Enzo, we all support you on this channel, and yeah, you played a kick-ass game. You should have made some little tweaks to your game, but we are proud of you, Enzo, and coming out in third place again. Still great that you got that far, so well done, Enzo. Enzo was talking out loud to himself in one of the bedrooms when he was saying, come on Cody, win this final head of household competition and take me to the final two. I think he truly believes it's his only hope. Nicole's pretty much made her mind up, as she said out loud in a speech that she was practicing, but you never know. It's very, very unlikely, but that would be one hell of a twist in the tail, and probably the most shocking gameplay moment of Big Brother 22 if Cody decides to cut Nicole tonight and take Enzo. It would be crazy, and I'd just like to see how the jury would size up against the two of them. I think Cody would sweep the victory, but again, it would be a huge plot twist if he decided to take him. But I think Enzo's putting all of his eggs in Cody's basket now, in the hopes, or the very little hopes, that Cody will actually take him to the final two. For the rest of the evening, it was a chill evening again. The house guests were packing. It's becoming very real now that the end is tonight, of course. And yeah, the house guests packed, had some food, played some puzzles, and they probably played a little bit of chess and backgammon as well, because they always do. But you know what, guys? It's closure to the end of the season, and we will find out tonight who wins the final head of household competition and who they take to the final two, in the hopes of winning $500,000 and the title of Big Brother 22 All-Star Champion. To sum everything up for one final time, Cody is very likely going to take Nicole to the final two if he wins the final head of household competition, and the same goes for Nicole. She will very likely take Cody if she wins the final head of household competition. Enzo is down in the dumps. He realises he's in third place, but he's entertained us all season long, but he is very likely going to become the bronze medalist of Big Brother 22. So really it comes down to Nicole versus Cody. Who is going to win Big Brother 22? Leave your predictions and hopes in the comment section below. Which jury votes are going to go which way? Do you think Nicole's going to get 4? Is Cody going to get 5? Or is it going to be a landslide? Let me know, folks. That's all of your game updates for today, folks, and also all of your game updates for the it seems so strange to say it, I can't believe it, but guys, thank you from the bottom of my heart, guys. I've had an incredible 3 months making these videos, and the support has been overwhelming. It's been amazing. I've had an absolute blast chatting with some of you in the comments, making these videos. It all is just, thank you so much, guys. I can't believe it's coming to an end. In a season where we saw the return of Janelle and Kesa, we saw some fantastic moments from Davon, some okay gameplay, and we saw lots of yours and bros from Enzo, guys. It was fun chatting about it. It was a whale of a time, and I can't thank you all enough for the support, folks. But I can't believe I'm saying this, guys. For one final time, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night.